All right, guys, it's a early morning Monday live stream, June 9th, 2025. Um, it'll be a short one till like maybe 7 o'clock, you know, 7:30 a.m. around there somewhere, like 3.5 hours. Just a short early morning live stream. Um, I'm presenting to you Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown in 4K, another 4K live stream. Um, and of course, um, make sure you guys become a members, all right? Because that's the way we roll. All right, guys. I want to explain a couple of things, which I will only explain it once, and that's it. All right, guys. I've been doing this for a long time, 12 years. I dealt with all kinds of trolls, all kinds of individuals on the internet hiding behind, fake profiles. I have a very thick skin. It's not gonna work on me. It never did, never will. If you want my attention, the only way you can do that, it's becoming a member for $2. This is like the only way that you're going to get my response. So if you can find $2 somewhere, laying on the floor, maybe, or scrap some quarters, you know, turn it into $2, then you will have my attention. All right. So I'm just gonna say this for the new people, for the new, the newcomers who don't know anything about my channel. All right. So I'm just kind of letting you know what's up. I don't waste oxygen on internet trolls. I don't do that. I only waste oxygen on what benefits me. And if you're not benefiting me, I'm not wasting my oxygen. Just understand that. All right? All crystal clear? Good. You can repeat this as many times as you want and listen to it. All right. Hopefully my friend Shuki has woken up. You know what? Let's let me hold on. Speaking of Shuki, let me wake him up. Oh my god, here we go. Hold on. I'm gonna wake him up. Hold on. You'll see. Just give me a second. All right. Just I'll wake him up. Through Steam. Don't worry. I'll wake him up through Steam. If I can. Let me see. Oh, he's away. Hold on. Here we go. Shuki, wake up. Wake up. Solar Crown is calling. Oh, he's probably sleeping like big time right now. Anyway, he'll probably be here around 6:30 in the morning. So I'll be able to at least chat with him for a little bit. Okay, so let's continue. It's early in the morning. Rise and shine. That's it, guys. Tomorrow's the day. Huh? You guys excited for Mind's Eye? Huh? Huh? You better be excited for Mind's Eye. I mean, come on, man. Listen, they spent 8 years working on that game, and I can't wait to play it tomorrow, man. People say, "Well, what's the big deal?" You know, it's an open world, like any other open world game. No, dude, this is like this is this is just the beginning. You see what people understand, and here's what a lot of you don't understand. And, you know, and Leslie Benz has tried to explain this, and I think his English is really good in the best way possible. This is just the beginning, dude. Like, we're not even scratching the surface as to what this mind's eye is going to become once it, you know, reaches its full potential, right? They have plans for this game to be turned into like a Marvel universe or Star Wars universe. It's just going to be, you know, Jacob is just one part of that story. It's just a one little tiny dot of that story, okay? Jacob Diaz is just a one part of that story. So, can't wait to see where it goes. Hopefully it's successful. I think it will be. I know it will be successful because I can see that there's so many people like talking about it. So if a lot of people are, here's how you know that they care and they want to play. If so many are talking about it on social media, on the comments, if so many are talking about it, that means they want to play it. That means they're interested. And that means they will earn revenue. Built a Rocket Boy. And that's a good news because I want them to earn the revenue. I think especially on a PC from Steam Valve, they're going to earn quite a lot because everybody on the Steam will want to build the worlds within Mind's Eye. So they're going to earn quite a lot. Build a Rocket Boy will earn quite a lot on the excuse me, on the Steam Valve. They'll earn quite a lot just from the PC. That doesn't mean that they're not going to earn from the consoles. Sure, they will earn from consoles. Now think about it. When you combine the consoles, PlayStation, Xbox, and PC, they're going to earn a lot of money. And that's good because they will be able to use that money to invest to build the bigger game that they always had in mind, you know, to continue with their plan to turn this into the huge universe that they have in mind. So we'll see. Hopefully everything works out. You know what I mean? All right, let's go drive. Because I only have 3 hours. All right, I don't have that much time. Okay. All right. Oh, Shuki's here. Damn it, Shuki. Shuki is here. Oh my! I sent you a. I know you're on. You're on, dude. I knew. If I turned on Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown, I knew you're. I knew. Listen, you guys don't understand. It's in our blood. It's in our blood. Like, Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown, it's in our blood. It flows through our veins. Just like There's two games that are going to be in our blood right now. Two games. Eyes Mind. Eyes Mind. Mind's Eye. Mind's Eye. And Solar Crown. And that's all you need. You just need two games. See, me and Shuki, we just need two games. Mind's Eye or Eyes Mind and Solar Crown. Do you know why? Would you like to know why? Would you like to know why? Would you want to know why? I tell you why. It's because they have cars. Tons of cars. Tons of cars for us to drive in that game, in that open world. So for me and Shuki, that's like, all right, as long as they have cars, man, sign me up. But this will be our like main. This is always going to be our main game. Like this is like our seed. This is where we were born. We were born from this game, from Solar Crown. You know. What's her name? She created us. Vivian Hughes, right? Vivian Hughes created us. She designed us in Hong Kong, in laboratories of Hong Kong. She cloned us. She designed us. Yeah. And here we are. Here we are. We are here, aren't we? Yeah. All right, let's drive. Let's drive, man. Let's see what we got. By the way, this is in 4K, huh? Who is the only YouTuber right now that is bringing you 4K live streams? Who? Who? I can't hear. This guy. Who brought you Silent Hill in 4K? 3 parts. Part 1, Part 2, Part 3. You know, some people are asking me why there is no chat on the Silent Hill Part 3. That was done purposely. On purpose. Do you want to know why? Because I don't have to tell you why. Okay, I don't have to explain myself why. Why? But I will gladly explain myself to those who are my members why. Okay? Now, if you guys become members and baptize yourselves to become members instead of being trolls, internet trolls, which is the weakest, the most pathetic you could be. If you guys decide to baptize yourself and become members for $2, maybe I will explain to you why. Why I didn't have no chat. You see, if Shuki asked me why there was no chat, I would gladly tell him. But he would never ask me that because he understands it's my channel. I have my reasons, etc., etc. But anyway, I did see you play, while I was playing Silent Hill 2, I did see you play Watch Dogs 2, by the way. Or was the first Watch Dogs or the Watch Dogs 2? I think it was Watch Dogs 2. He did pretty good. Listen, man. Silent Hill 2 is starting to grow on me. It's starting. Listen, I like the game, but what I don't like is the puzzles. There's just too many puzzles, man. Look, I love the game. I do. The graphics are amazing, man. It looks amazing on PlayStation 5. It really does. But the puzzles is just. Oh, don't worry about it. I know everything, Shuki. I know what time to take a piss, what time to take a shit. Don't worry, brother. It's all good. You're in good hands, all right? I know everything. But didn't you, look? They don't call me John Wick Returns for no reason. Remember, Baba Yaga is everywhere, man. You look, man. I know everything. Just accept it. That's all. You know what my problem is? I know everything. I just don't care. But others seems to care, which is laughable to me. Um, I'm just joking with you, Shuki, man. I gotta make this entertaining. If I'm not making entertainment here, whether it be me, picking on trolls and roasting the trolls, or picking on you a little bit, or some other individuals, then I gotta have some material to entertain. You know what I mean? Oh, Shuki, don't worry about it, man. Don't worry about it. Listen, Shuki. Don't you remember? Johnny Silverhand, I am always there with you. You should know that. I can see outside when you're looking out the window checking your Dodge Ram pickup truck. I know everything. I see you, with your ultra wide screen and your PC. Yeah, I see everything, my friend. But you need to clean up a little bit, There's a lot of stuff in there. It's kind of messy. Just kind of sort things out a little bit. That's all. When you have time. I'm just messing with you. It isn't creepy. Well, it has to be creepy when you have like Johnny Silverhand telling you this, and you're like, "What the hell?" Johnny Silverhand. I do this thing called remote viewing, man. I know I can. I already see your room, dude. I don't need like it's called remote viewing. I know, like, listen, man. Don't blame me. The universe created me this way. It is what it is. Just have to accept it. All right. Just have to accept it. Don't worry. Listen, you're my best friend, man. We're best friends. You nothing to worry about, man. I'm your best buddy. I'm your best friend that you never had, but you finally have. Trust me. Having a friend like me, lots of benefits, man. Trust me. All right, let's go. Hey, look, we're in a general chat. How about that? Is this guy selling his Mustang? Oh, Eastern Challenge winning 100,000? No, no. All right, let's deliver some more cars. Come on, because I only have till like 7:30, so I need to haul ass. I need to haul ass. I need to haul my ass. Haul ass super quick. Oh yeah, man. Listen, man. We're brothers forever, dude. If somebody messes with Shuki, it's like they're messing with me. It's that simple. Here we go. We are ready. Man, this looks good in 4K. Oh my god. Huh? I gotta say, man, listen, and I'm not saying this because I'm a PlayStation fanboy. I'm really saying this because um, this game, it's optimized best. And okay, if you guys don't believe me, ask my brother Shuki. He will confirm it. And he will confirm it for you. It's best optimized on PlayStation, honestly. And both me and Shuki played the PC version. I'm telling you, the PlayStation version is the best version of this game. Guys, please take the advantage. You have until Thursday. No, Wednesday. You have till Wednesday. Guys, take the advantage of this. Gold edition for $36. Take the advantage. You know what's funny? Come Thursday, Shuki, watch. Come Thursday, they're all gonna come to me and say, "Oh man, now it's $100. I should have taken the advantage of the $36. Oh man. And me and you been saying it for past 2 weeks, right? For past 2 weeks, we've been saying it like, hey, get this game for $36. And Shuki has a pretty beastly PC. Even I have a decent PC with an i9 4070. But let me tell you, this thing... Hey, look, are you guys watching this in 4K? Yes, you're watching this in 4K. You see how good it is. 60 FPS. See how good it is. Alright? What else do you want me to do? I mean, I'm showing you, I'm streaming the game in 4K from PlayStation. Yeah, this is PlayStation. It's a PlayStation version. I mean, there we go. No, they still won't believe me. They'll think this is some kind of hocus pocus magic. All right, let's deliver the cars. Ooh, Lamborghini. I want to deliver Lamborghini. Hold on. Wait. What else we have? Oh, this is an easy one. Wait a minute. We'll do this one. We have 4 minutes left. Let's go. Where's the here we go, right there. So how do you like Watch Dogs, Shuki? What do you think about the Watch Dogs?
In 200 meters, turn right. Turn right. In 200 meters, turn left. Turn left, then turn right. You have arrived.
Oh yeah. Look how beautiful it looks, man.
Thanks for taking care of this. Make sure it gets there without scratches.
Make sure it gets there without scratches. Yeah, I'm gonna scratch it with my pencils right now. Yeah, do you know why? Because I'm Baba Yaga, and I don't care. You know what's the great thing about John Wick? He just doesn't care. Gotta love the guy. Hey, listen, man. I'm really glad that this game has still progressed after 8 months and it hasn't failed. That they're still supporting this game. That's good to know. You know. You see, this is what I enjoy. I enjoy driving. Silent Hill 2, I can play it. Clearly I can play it, and the game, it's interesting. You know, that character Maria, Blondie, I call her Blondie. She's interesting. There's some interesting, you know, interesting stuff in Silent Hill 2. Look, I just want to say this about Silent Hill 2. It's a good game. It's just the puzzles, man. The puzzles are just... It's like back and forth, man. Like, here we go again, you know? Here we go. Oh, dude, it was like... It just... I was like, remember that scene when James walked into that strip joint and she started kind of like dancing on that strip pole? Just, it came to my mind like, maybe Shuki's playing Watch Dogs because he's preparing for the Mind's Eye. He's been thinking a lot about the Mind's Eye, and then all of a sudden I'm thinking like remote viewing. I'm like, he must be playing Watch Dogs. He probably left. Don't be so worried, Shuki. You're in good hands. John McCann, man. You're good. Man, I don't want you to have anxiety. I'll tell you, bro. I don't want you to freak out. I already see you. Your heart rate's changing. I want you to breathe normally. I'll tell you. Since we are friends on Steam, and we're always connected to Steam as friends, anytime you play a video game, it notifies me. It lets me know. The Steam lets me know what you're playing. So the Steam was letting me know while I was playing Silent Hill last night. There was a notification that showed up. You have to remember, this is like a studio here. I have everything ready, set up here. So I see everything, like, who's subscribing, who's trolling, who's a troll, who's doing what, who's playing, who's online, who's not online. It's like a Kennedy Space Center here, dude. So I always get notified, like, when you are online. So that's why. Or maybe I'm just really that good. I can see through people, I can read through people, I can, remotely view what you're doing, behind the profile, like, behind fake profiles. I can see what people are doing because I can remotely view. When you touch that keyboard, it sends me, it's connected to the universe. The universe, it goes back to the universe, and the universe processes it, and then the universe lets me know, okay, this is who this individual is, this is the intention of this individual, etc., etc. Don't waste time with this individual, focus on this individual, so it makes it easier for me to enjoy my life, Now you're freaking out now. Why are you freaking out, Chicken? What are you worried about? Stop having panic attacks. don't have any anxiety right now. People are like, shit, man, can I even go take a shit without Mr. 4K knowing or not knowing I'm taking a shit? I probably would know when you take a shit, but I have no interest in knowing when you take a shit. But even if I did know, that information is no use. You'll just have to trust me, Shuki. I'm not your regular type of human being. I'm a different kind. Listen, they don't call me Baba Yaga. Listen, like I said, just don't worry. It's like a Superman. If your friend was a Superman, you have to get used to it. You know, it is what it is. Yeah. That's all.
Thanks for that. I'll take over from here. See you
Nah,
later.
dude, no one's gonna trust me. Nobody. No one, dude. It only shows to me because I'm your friend. We are very close friends, so it only shows to me and you. You know, because that's what we chose. We chose to share what we play when we're online, things like that. But the reason it shows, I'll explain to you why. Because Ubisoft, it's connected and linked with your Steam. So Ubisoft has to let Steam know that you're playing through Steam. So the Steam lets the Ubisoft know, okay, because Ubisoft is connected and linked to your Steam. So automatically the Steam will let the Ubisoft will let the Steam know, hey, he's playing it. So, but he's playing it through Steam, but he's connected and linked with the Ubisoft account and Steam. So, you know, it's no different than me playing Skull and Bones, right? Like majority out there will see that I'm playing Skull and Bones on Ubisoft, but at the same time, it will show them that I'm playing it on a PlayStation. Like Skull and Bones, right? It will say, yeah, I'm online, I'm playing Skull and Bones. But when they look at it, they'll see that I'm playing Skull and Bones on PlayStation. Because Ubisoft is connected everywhere. Ubisoft is everywhere, dude. Same thing with the Crew Motorfest. Same thing. You don't have a Watch Dogs installed? Do you? Oh, you know what? Actually, oh no, you know what? No. It was my other friend. It was my other friend, but he also has a cat profile. No. It's my other friend. But he also has a cat profile that looks like your cat. And I thought that it was you. Because every time I see a cat, you know, profile, I'm thinking it's you. No, it was my other friend. No, it's not you. It was my other friend. I'm not gonna mention his name because he doesn't want to be mentioned. But yeah, it was my other friend. Yeah. You good. Yeah, I know who it is, but I'm not going to mention his name because he doesn't want to be mentioned. I have to respect that. Yeah, you're good. You're good. It's okay, man. You're good, man. You can relax. You can relax. I listen, man. You're good. You can breathe normally. You're good. You're good. All right, let's deliver some more cars. Shall we? Hold on. Oh, perfect. Here we go. 100,000 for this BMW. Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. You gotta conquer your fear, dude. Alright? Stop having fears. Alright?
Turn left. Then, turn left.
Listen, man. Life is too short to be afraid, alright, dude?
In 400 meters, turn right.
It was from some Russian. How do you know he was from Russia?
In 200 meters, turn right.
But you know what? You do play a lot on Steam. I'll tell you what. I think it has to do because of your name. Couple of reasons. And I'm not going to say your name here, obviously, for obvious reasons. Because we're on a public chat. And we don't know who's watching, you know. But because of course you know your name, you don't write it here, and I know your name, but it has to do because of your name, and you probably have a lot of you know, Russians. Yeah, and they thought maybe you are, you know, one of them, you know. It's like, all right, let's see what this Suki is doing.
In 200 meters, turn
So
left.
yeah, it could be that could be it. That could be it. You know. Well, listen,
Turn left.
you know, it
You have
happens to me
arrived.
too, man. You know, because we have Slavic, you know, Slavic names. When you have a Slavic name, you got a lot of Slavic. There's a lot of Slavic people out there, you know. So whether it be
Thanks for taking care of
Russians,
this. Make sure it gets
Ukrainians,
there without
Polish,
scratches.
you know, Balkans region, right? But I had like I always had like a good like relationship with. I mean, I always had a good relationship with everyone, dude. Honestly. Because I'm just that kind of a guy. You know, once people get to know me, they're like, oh shit, this guy's really fun, man. This guy's really cool. Right? You know, you gotta remember, people on the internet, the first time they see you, right, they have all of these ideas about you, you know. And then once they get to know you, I'm pretty sure you had some ideas about me too when you first met me. But, you know, this is why I tell people, don't judge the book by its cover. And a lot of people like to do that crap. They like to judge a book by its cover. Like, don't ever judge a book by its cover. Like, take your time, man, all right? Get to know the person, because you don't know. You know? And people usually have that knee-jerk reaction where they're like, oh, he must be this, he must be that. And everything they assume, and I talked about this, everything they assume wrong, dude, every single time. Well, Steam has always been risky. let's be honest, dude. Steam has always been risky. That's like nothing new, dude. As far as I can remember, Steam has always been a risky place. So has been Xbox and PlayStation. You know, I mean, it ain't safe nowhere, dude. But you can't worry too much about that shit, man. You just can't. I just don't. You know what I worry about? Absolutely zero. Nothing. It's the greatest feeling in the world, man. A lot of people, they're just like having sleepless nights and worrying about this, worrying about that. It's like, what kind of a shitty ass life is that, man? Just worrying 24/7, dude. Jesus, right? Or especially worrying about what this person thinks about me, what this person thinks about me, and what I said. Wow, man. Imagine living that kind of life. Jesus Christ. Huh? Like always worrying every second about what this person said. I you know what? You know, I don't give much of shit unless I'm on the toilet. Honestly, like the only time I give as much shit is when I'm on the toilet. I always tell people, the only time you will see me give a shit is if I'm sitting on a toilet. It's the only time. I can't understand the mindset of some people like that, man. Some individuals like what do you, who cares, dude? There's 8.4 billion people on this planet, and you care about few people have an opinion about you. Oh my Lord, Jesus Christ! Imagine living that kind of life. Imagine being that kind of individual where you just constantly worry. Oh my God. I'm very simple, dude. Like those who like me, they will like me. Those who don't, they will not, and that's okay. I don't expect everyone to like me, nor do I expect everyone to understand me. Like I said, 8.4 billion people on this planet. You know. It would be impossible to have everybody like you and agree with you, and you know, that would be weird. It would be totally weird, man. If everyone was agreeing with me, that would be freaky, dude. I only worry about delivering this car right now, honestly. If you ask me what I'm worrying about right now, just delivering this car, because I'm gonna get paid 100,000 credits for delivering this. Okay? Mind's eye. Are you ready for tomorrow, Shuki? Tomorrow's the day, bro. I wonder how many people are going to become a member. I just wonder. How badly do they want to become a member to ask a question? The question. Well, the question will cost you $2. Don't bother writing me on the comments, because I love nothing better than when I'm sitting on a toilet clicking on that block button, you know, block, 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 remove, block, block, as my turds are falling down into the toilet, splash, splash, while I'm giving a shit. So, Shuki, if they want my attention, they know what they gotta do. $2. It might be entertaining, actually. It might be interesting. You know what? It's a good thing that they won't pay $2 because they're freeloaders. So that way I can focus on you guys and explain to you and El Barto and others like how the game is, what I like about the game, etc., etc. What can you do in the game? Can you do this? Can you do that? How's the cars? Driving physics of the cars and things like that, right? I'm actually glad that not many of them will have $2 to become a member. They would rather watch the advertisements. They would rather watch the commercials, even right now. They would rather watch the commercials. Man, imagine how cheap, like, you have to be, bro. Like, $2, bro. I'm sure I lost the $2 somewhere. I dropped it. It just fell out of my pockets. Anyway, enough about these cheap clowns, alright? It makes you wonder how they can afford internet, right? Oh, they're probably connected to a, hotspot somewhere. Probably. I don't think they can even afford the internet. It's probably a hotspot. Oh, God. It's a one big comedy, bro. It's entertainment, man. Let me tell you, this world, it's full of entertainment. Especially on the internet, man. The entertainment is just relentless. People say, how come you're never bored, Mr. Fork? How can I be bored? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Relentless entertainment. Relentless entertainment. 24/7. 365 days a year. Shuki, you need to listen, Shuki. I'm reading your mind right now. My mind is telling your eye's mind. My mind's eye telling your eye's mind. Pre-order. Pre-order right now. Right now. Right now. Pre-order. Pre-order. Hello. Hello, Shuki. Would you like me to pre-order? Mind's eye for you. Hello. Hello, Shuki. Would you like me to pre-order? Mind's eye for you. You only have 24 hours. Excuse me. My mistake. You only have... You only have 1 day, 8 hours, and 27 minutes to pre-order. Would you like me to pre-order? Would you like me to pre-order? Would you like to? Would you like to? Would you like to? Pre-order. Pre-order. You want me to pre-order? I think it's better for you to wait, man. Wait for me so I can let you know. I think that's what a lot of people are doing. They're waiting for me. Okay. You see, but you're going to get a PC version. You'll be able to build stuff. I need to get a PC version in the future. First, I want to spend time with the game. I want to explore everything on a single-player open world. You know, I want to try everything and everything on the game. And then after I finish the game and try everything on the game, you know, after like a couple of weeks, then I have to play Death Stranding 2, remember? Death Stranding 2, and after Death Stranding 2, probably in July, I will probably get the PC version. Maybe in July. Probably I can get it on CD keys, a little bit cheaper on CD keys, and get it on the on Steam from CD keys. I want to get the PC version so I can build stuff and I can share it with you guys on the PlayStation, you know. There we go. Yeah, we can share stuff. And now for people who...
Thanks for taking care of the delivery. I'll send over your payment.
Oh, well, thank you. Now, for those of you like who are my members, if you want me to build something for you, just let me know. I'll build it. You know. Also, for the new members who become a member, if you want me to build something for you, I can build it, you know. What's up, Shinobi? Good morning, Shinobi. One more day, Shinobi. One more day. Dude, it's... the excitement is just through the roof, dude. It's going to be good. Trust me. So I'll spend most of the time exploring the single player experience. And once I explore everything, once I try everything within the game, 2 weeks from now, then I will have to probably get a PC version so I can build. People are asking, why can't you build stuff in a console version? Well, I'll be more than happy to explain why. It's because of Sony and Microsoft. Consoles, they don't allow that. While the Steam does. You know, so that's why you can't build stuff and publish stuff and build stuff on a console. And that's the only reason they won't allow it. It's not that you can't use the software tools to build stuff on the PlayStation. It's just the Sony will not allow it. And Microsoft Xbox will not allow it. For whatever reasons. But on Steam, they do allow it. So on Steam is different. So that's why it's on Steam. That's why it's on PC only, you know. I mean, listen, PS5 still great. Did you watch the my Silent Hill 2 Part 3? James and Blondie. You know, the Maria character Blondie. Did you watch my live stream? You should see how good it looks. I didn't have any chat. I turned off the chat because I was too tired and I just wanted to relax and enjoy and focus, you know, because I can't focus playing Silent Hill 2 if I'm reading the chat, because then it's distracting to me. So if you watch that live stream part 3 of Silent Hill 2 in 4K that I live streamed last night, it's like 3 hours long. It just looks amazing, dude. and again, you know, I'm on a base PS5, and it looks phenomenal on the base PS5. Even on a performance mode, man. Even on a performance mode, it looks amazing with 60 FPS. Even this game, it's optimized very nicely in 4K. 60 FPS. Ooh, we got another one. 60,000 right here. All right, let's go. Let's do this. Nice. Very nice. I really can't wait to get my PS5 Pro. Honestly.
Continue straight ahead.
Oh, it's good. See, the part 3 is where Silent Hill 2 picks up. See, now I have a companion. I have this chick, Blondie. I call her Blondie. Her name is Maria. And she kind of grew on me, man. You know, she's very interesting. Now the game is getting interesting. Okay, so
In 1 kilometer, make a U-turn.
I want to say this about Silent Hill 2. Silent Hill 2, in the beginning, it's a slow burn. Like the first
In 800 meters,
the first
make a
20
U-turn.
hours, it's a slow burn. But after the first 20 hours, oh, that's when the game really gets. When you get to the Brookhaven Hospital with that Blondie, with that Maria, that's when things become
In 400
very,
meters,
very
make
interesting.
a U-turn.
So I'm at the part where things get very interesting now. So here's the thing, I like Silent Hill 2. The only thing I don't like, Shinobi, the puzzles. You know it. See, you read my mind.
You have arrived.
Listen, I like everything about Silent Hill 2. I mean, it looks amazing. The graphics are just unbelievable graphics. Seriously. Oh, it's like watching a movie, man. Konami did a fantastic job. But relentless puzzles. It's not my thing, man. Shinobi, it's just not my thing, bro. It's just not my thing, you know. It's just God. Look, I don't mind a little bit of puzzles here and there. Right? A little bit of puzzles here and there. But when you start hitting me like constantly, hold on.
We were waiting for you. Here's the car to deliver.
But when you start
Drive
hitting
it
me
safely.
constantly with the puzzles, that's when I just like, yo. Yeah, if they could like balance those puzzles and make them more balanced, I think I would like totally like enjoy Silent Hill 2, and I'm still enjoying it, but I would totally enjoy it if they balance those puzzles, you know. yeah, so I can't wait to. I'll have to play it again. But you see, my. Am I talking too loud? I'm sorry. My. I just in my nature to talk too loud sometimes. I think the second time when I play it, I already know some of these puzzles now. I'm very familiar with where to go, what to do. I'm familiar with a lot of these puzzles now. So I think the second time me playing this game, I think I'll enjoy it better. And I'll probably play it second time again with the PS5 Pro Enhanced, to have that experience again with the PS5 Pro Enhanced. But I think my second time playing this game will be more enjoyable because I already know what to do. And I will play it again with the PS5 Pro whenever I get PS5 Pro. You know, because Silent Hill 2, it's a PS5 Pro Enhanced, and Digital Foundry, they did a review on it, and they were impressed. When Digital Foundry is impressed, you know it's good. Because it takes a lot to impress Digital Foundry, as you know. If you want to impress Digital Foundry, man, you better be putting on some higher pixels with you know, with the advanced ray tracing and steady frame rate, and some highly detailed textures. But they were impressed with the Pro Enhanced version. Guess what else is out? Dude, there's so many games out. Oh my god. Guess what else is out? But we'll play it eventually. Don't worry. There's too many games, man. Too many games. Formula 1 25. And guess what's back? Guess what came back? Guess what came back? Shinobi. Our favorite season, dude. Season 3. You know what I'm talking about? Breaking Point. Or is a break point? Breaking Point or break point? I think it's break point or breaking point. So season 3, man. And it's PS5 Pro Enhanced. Yo, the Formula 1 25 on PS5 Pro with 8K. That thing looks phenomenal, man. It just looks... I don't know how much more photorealistic can they make it. Dude, it looks as real as it can be, man. Yeah, Breaking Point. Yeah, Breaking Point. Oh, man. I know, man. I can't wait, man. Obviously now I can't because I'm busy with Mind's Eye. I'll be busy with Mind's Eye this entire week, man. Super busy with Mind's Eye. And then we have... Hey, Shinobi, how do you feel about... You see, I haven't done any research on the sequel of Death Stranding 2. I am familiar with the first game. Have you heard any? I know there was a premiere. Hideo Kojima had a premiere. Maybe I need to make a video about that. Maybe later on today, in the afternoon, maybe later on today, I will make some video regarding the premiere. It's called On the Beach, Death Stranding 2 on the Beach. So and I'll talk about it. But what do you think, like, so far about Death Stranding 2? you have to remember, I have Mind's Eye to cover, to play. And that will take a long time. And then after that, I have Death Stranding 2 to play. And Death Stranding 2 is a huge game, I assume. So it's going to be a pretty busy month. And then in July, there's some other games coming out. So it's this summer, man, it's pretty busy with video games. I've never seen a summer like this, man. With this entire year, man, the beginning of this year, so many video games. Dude, there's just so many video games coming out. And 2026 looks even more like unbelievable, dude. There's even more. So I can't wait to play all these games, you know. Ninja Gaiden 4, Jesus. That's coming out during the holiday. Then we got Metal Gear Solid Delta this August. We got the Gears of War Reloaded on PS5 Pro. Jesus. Dude, am I going to be able to sleep? Like, seriously, man. The amount of content that I will have to put out there, like, even yesterday, look, just Sunday alone, how many videos I put up. Just yesterday. Not to mention 3 hours of part 3 Silent Hill 2 live stream. And now this on top of that. You know, dude, the way I put out the content, dude, I haven't seen anybody else out there put as much content as me, man. I'm just being honest, dude. I haven't seen anybody pump out this much content like I do. Seriously. And I get it. They're more concerned about the quality. Oh, they want everything to be fancy. You know, here's the thing. Majority of people don't like those intros. I don't like those intros either. It's just like, here we go, now the intro. Like there's like a 20 second intro, and after the intro, finally they start talking about the subject at hand, about whatever they are talking about on the video. I don't like. Listen, people have asked me, hey, can I make a intro for you? People have begged me, hey, I can do an intro. I said, I don't want it. People have asked me, I'll do it for free. I said, I don't want the intro. Because to me, that's a waste of time. That's the waste of people's time. It's not bad enough they have to watch commercials, and on top of commercials, now they gotta watch the stupid intro. Hey, here I am. Click play. Here I am. Let's get to the important stuff. That's why you clicked on that video. Maybe you're eating your food. Maybe you're enjoying your meal. The last thing I want you to do is to spend like 20 seconds or 30 seconds watching some stupid intro on top of commercials, ads that you have to watch. So I just don't believe in intros. Yeah. I know it's more professional, I get that, I know. But I just think people don't like that stuff. Yeah, I just want to get to the bottom of it. Now let's just get to the meat and bones of what's important. That's why you clicked on the video, because you want to know. You want to hear my opinion. Well, let me give you my opinion. Let's not waste any time. Let's just get to the meat and the bones of what's important. I think nobody like their time being wasted, right? That's one of the worst things that can happen to anybody, is time being wasted. That's nothing worse than time being wasted. And I don't want to waste your times. And I've seen some of these videos. They have these intros for like 30 seconds, and after the intro they're like Also, this video is sponsored by blah 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 blah. Here's a few words from our sponsor. And then you got, not only do you have this ridiculous intro, but now you got a few words from a sponsor. And then finally, after the sponsor, you know, it's finished with an advertisement. Now you got another advertisement from YouTube, right? And then after the advertisement, it's just... See, these YouTubers, they don't understand. Like, people don't like that crap. Just get to the bottom. Just go. Remove the intros. We know who you are, all right? We don't need intros. Hey, look, even with Dr. Disrespect, and I listen. I love Dr. Disrespect. And I get it. That's, you know, he's a big celebrity. He's got to have the big grand opening, you know, intro. I understand. That's his style. That's the way he does things, you know. He's a two-time, back-to-back two-time, you know. That's how he does his show. I mean, I get it. But there's times where I'm like, dude, let's just go. You know, it's a cool intro. I like it, but like, dude, let's go. Let's see what you have to say about this game, about this game, about that game, about this game. What are you looking forward to play, etc.? What do you think about the new Black Ops 7? Are you excited for the new Black Ops 7? Let's just get to the bottom, right? But no, you gotta go through the whole intro and everything, and you know. And I like watching Doc, but you know, by the time he's sitting on that chair with his glasses and headphones, it goes like 15 minutes, man. 15 minutes passes by the time. You know what I mean? I just want to get to the bottom. Let's just get to the important stuff, man. I got $4,052,000. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let's deliver this.
In 400 meters, turn right. In 200 meters, turn right.
So that reminds me, I have to make another video today in the afternoon. Video about Death Stranding 2 on the beach. And I also need to make a video. There's two videos I need to make. Death Stranding 2 and The Old Country Mafia 4. There's a new trailer of The Old Country Mafia 4. So there's still videos. Oh, Black Ops 7, man, forget it.
You have arrived.
The trailer was interesting. The trailer was something like from Christopher Nolan movie, like Inception, mixed with The Matrix. The trailer looked kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie.
Are you
The
one in
trailer
charge
was
of
actually
delivery?
cool because I love Nine Inch Nails. So when I heard the mix of Nine Inch Nails, you know, that was great. Hands that feed, you know. Hands that feed. So, yeah, dude, you can never go wrong with Nine Inch Nails. I have a perfect song for Shuki because he lives in Schittsburg. Every day is the same. Every day is the same. Every day is the same. Shuki, you need to have that on your alarm clock. Every day is the same. You need to have Nine Inch Nails song "Every Day is the Same." Every day is exactly the same. And you know, honestly, every day is exactly the same. Yeah, what's up with that, bro? I was hoping for Forza 6 Japan, right? And we know it's in Japan already. I was hoping for Forza 6 Japan, nothing happened. I was hoping for Gears of War Emergence Day. Nothing happened. I was hoping for Fable. Nothing from Fable. It was a snooze fest. It was a snooze fest. And what else did we have? Oh my god. Oh lord. Oh lord. This is an Xbox. This is a Xbox. No, it's not an Xbox. It's a Asus ROG Li. It's an Asus. This is Asus. This is not Xbox. It's Asus. You just put left and right Xbox controllers and attach them to the Asus. Wow. How long did it take for them to... No. Where's my Xbox controller? So this is what they did. They cut... Here, let me show you. They cut left and right sides of the controller and they put it together with Asus ROG Li. Okay? And now they're making it look like, ooh, this is Xbox handheld. Automatically it loads up the Xbox Game Pass. Guess what? I can do that on my Windows. Asus ROG Li, I could automatically, on a startup, when I turn on my Asus ROG Li, I could automatically have Game Pass app show up on my screen. What a joke, dude. What a joke, man. Like, what happened? What happened with this company, dude? What? It used to be good. No. Once upon a time, it used to be good. Like, what happened? It's almost like Joker, Heath Ledger Joker would come in and say, what happened? Did your balls drop off? Perhaps it did. Now, don't look at me. I'm sitting here in a Gordon's cage. I had nothing to do with Asus, I'm sorry, Xbox ROG Li. It's like, for real. Of course they'll do that, Shinobi. It makes total sense. They want to make money off of... They'll do the same thing with Ninja Gaiden 4. I'll take one other example. Ninja Gaiden 4. They'll do the same thing with Ninja Gaiden 4. This holiday season, they're gonna make their money by, having people to sign up with the Game Pass membership, Game Pass Ultimate. And then in April, they will release Ninja Gaiden 4 on PlayStation 5. Wait, is Ninja Gaiden 4 coming anyway? Wait, is Ninja Gaiden 4 being released the same time as the Xbox? Or is it limited time exclusive only? I could be wrong, I don't know. I haven't looked into it because, So the company has become a service. A gaming service. It's a Microsoft gaming service. That's it. It's a Microsoft gaming service. It's pointless to use the word Xbox. No, I mean, seriously. At right now, at this moment, in 2025, it is pointless to use the word Xbox. It's just Microsoft gaming service. And it's available everywhere. But why even bother, right? You can just, like, this is my whole point. Why bother with this handheld device? Why bother with the Xbox Series X? Why bother? It's pointless. It's pointless. Really. When you can... Well, okay. There's a flip side to that coin. If you have... Okay, I don't want to say totally it's pointless. Because if you are on Xbox ecosystem, okay, so I don't want to say it's 100% pointless, because that would be just me like exaggerating maybe too much, right? All right. So let's be fair. I would say it has a value if you are on Xbox ecosystem and you got like 900 Xbox games, and even your old Xbox 360 backward compatible games. So that's your ecosystem, and you got like 900 games, and all of your friends are there. They're playing. So for you, with all of your friends there playing, and you owning 900 games, and you are on that Xbox ecosystem, and you've been on that Xbox ecosystem your entire life, then yes, for you, there is a benefit, of course, having that Xbox Series X. And there is a benefit having a companion called Asus ROG Ally Xbox, Asus ROG Ally X. I can see from that perspective, to be fair, listen, I have to be fair, as much as I love PlayStation, I still have to be fair, So that's like the only reason. I could see, like, as someone having a purpose and a value of that console, if that's their eco. Same thing for the Nintendo. If Nintendo is your ecosystem, and that's all you play is Nintendo, of course, dude. Nintendo Switch 2, of course, you want to have it, of course. But for me, from my perspective, my ecosystem has always been, and I don't know how people didn't see this. I don't know how people didn't see this. And I always reminded everybody, yes, I play on a PC, I play on the Xbox, I play on, cloud, various different cloud services. And yeah, of course, when Stadia was Stadia back then, when Stadia was alive, before it went rest in peace, I played on a variety of different platforms. And yes, Nintendo Switch, of course, I played on Nintendo Switch. But my preference and my ecosystem has always been PlayStation. And I can't believe that some people never realized this. They all thought I was Xbox. They were 100% convinced, oh, he's an Xbox. Or what was it they called me? Xbot. He must be an Xbot. An Xbot. And little did they know, my preference has always been PlayStation. Even though I told them, hey, Look how many PlayStation devices do I own. 3 PS5s, 2 PS4 Pros, original PlayStation VR, PlayStation VR 2, PlayStation Portal, original PlayStation 3 Fat. I mean, hello? Doesn't that ring a bell? This guy can't possibly be an Xbot. Can't possibly be. But anyway, I'm surprised that people never catch on that in my 12 years, doing this in my 12 years. I'm surprised that they never figure that out. See, Shuki knows. I'm sure even Shinobi knew. But others, they were so convinced I was Xbox guy. Oh, they were like 100%. Oh, he's all in it. He's got Phil Spencer's posters in his bedroom, in his bathroom. I was like, come on, man. It's my ecosystem. Now, what does that mean? Does that mean I'm some kind of a hardcore Sony fanboy? No. Can I qualify to become a hardcore Sony fanboy? Yes. I have all the qualification requirements to qualify. I am a gamer, first and foremost. That's what people need to understand about me. And if you look at my channel and the variety that I have in the past 12 years, that should tell you everything. Just my variety of what I play with those 8.7 thousand videos that I have. And that shows you that I'm variety. Always was, always will be. Not just, the consoles and PCs, but also virtual reality, MetaQuest, MetaQuest 2, MetaQuest 3. I mean, all the videos I've done on MetaQuest 3. I mean, Jesus, not to mention the fact that I was John Wick Returns and Meta Horizon World. I mean, come on. I was a celebrity there. I'm still kind of a celebrity there. So, like, if people, like, really spend time and do a proper research on my channel, they will realize this guy is really a gamer. He enjoys everything. But my preference has always been Sony. That will never change. That will never change. My preference has always been PlayStation. Everybody knows that. At least I assume everybody knows that. People who know me, like, really, really well, they know that. Even though they know I play Xbox and other platforms, but they know my ecosystem always was and always will be Sony and PlayStation. Nothing will change that. I mean, nothing will ever change that. It all started back in 1998, September. Before that, I was a Sega Saturn and Nintendo 64. That's what I had, okay? In 97, I had Sega Saturn. I was pretty big on Sega Saturn. I talked about Sega Saturn and Nintendo 64. And I told you a story about me walking into a Target back in 1998, September, and I was going into a Target to see if there's some new games for Nintendo 64 and Sega Saturn. I was gonna go and pick up a bunch of new games for Sega Saturn and Nintendo 64. So I was like, let me go to Target, see what they have. And while I was at Target looking at to see what they have on display, I see something down below. It says Sony PlayStation. And I asked the guy the clerk in the red shirt. I said, what's the CD player doing here in a gaming section of Nintendo 64 and Sega Saturn? Like, what is this? Is a CD player? He says, he laughed and he says, yes, you can play music on there, but it's actually a console. I said, come again? I said, it's a Sony's new console. I said, you joking, right? I said, Sony making a console? I said, yeah. And I was like, what's the return policy? He says, you got 14 days. I said, okay, 14 days, that's 2 weeks. 2 weeks, will give me enough time to see what this thing it's all about. And he says there's also a demo disc. He says, when you purchase this Sony console called PlayStation, this is back in 1998 September at Target, he says there's a demo disc bundled inside a box, and it has a few games in there for you to demo and test, so you can see what the console can do. Man, once I brought it, and me and my brother, we set it up and we started checking the demos, right? And the very first demo we tested was Metal Gear Solid. And let me tell you, man, when I heard that voice, I remember my brother saying, is this Kurt Russell? Is this like a Snake Plissken from... at the moment, I thought maybe they hired Russell Crowe. Not Russell Crowe, Kurt Russell, I'm sorry. Curtis Russell. I said, why would they hire Kurt Russell? Would they really hire him to do this, the voice? And then later on we find out it's not Curtis Russell, it's not Kurt Russell. It's this Canadian voiceover guy named David Hayter. And dude, we fell in love with that demo, and that's it. I purchased the full copy of the game, and the rest is history. And I fell in love with Metal Gear in '98, and then I fell in love with Gran Turismo and Resident Evil, and rest is history. I never touched my Nintendo 64 again. I never touched my Sega Saturn. Even though there was GoldenEye, there was Zelda. I did touch Sega again in '99 because of Dreamcast. Dreamcast came back and I was like, oh, I have to have a Dreamcast. So I did take a little break from PlayStation in '99 because majority of 1999 I have spent playing Dreamcast. And of course in 2000, the big behemoth, the greatest console of all time, PlayStation 2 came out, and the rest is history. And of course with PlayStation 2, I mean, come on. So I've been a Sony consumer of PlayStation since 1998, and of course in 2004, PlayStation 2 Slim, PlayStation Portable, PlayStation Portable PSP. I remember playing Metal Gear Solid 2. No, Metal Gear Solid 3. So here's what I did. I purchased PlayStation 2 Slim and PSP, and a copy of Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater. So I was playing Snake Eater on, this is in 2004. I was playing Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater on PlayStation 2 Slim, and I was also playing a lot of FIFA. Listen, I played a lot of FIFA. Oh my god. I played a lot of FIFA on PSP. I think it was a FIFA 2004. Yeah, I think it was FIFA 2004. You know what else I played? And I know it's coming actually. This year. Luminous. I played Luminous, man. Luminous on PSP, PlayStation Portable, PSP. What else I played? I watched a lot of movies. Guess where okay, Shinobi, if you didn't know this, guess where I've seen Daniel Craig's. This is way before he became famous with, James Bond and, Casino Royale. Guess where I've seen Daniel Craig? I've seen Daniel Craig in the movie called Layer Cake. It's one of my favorite movies, man. Layer Cake. So I remember watching Layer Cake, dude, on PSP. That's where I've seen Layer Cake. And of course I bought DVD copy, Blu-ray copy, and all that. I own that movie now. I have it. But that's where I've seen Layer Cake, on those mini discs, mini compact discs. You put them in, close the tray, watch the movies, play the games, watch the movies, play the games. I love my PSP, dude. PSP was revolutionary. And then you look at this Xbox Asus ROG Ally. PSP was just... It's one of the best portable... I'll just say it. I don't care. I don't care if people disagree, agree. I don't care. I'll just say it publicly. PlayStation Portable in 2004, PSP, was one of the best handheld devices from Sony ever created. Honestly, it was one of the best. And no offense to Nintendo 3DS and 3DS XL. I mean, I had some love for Nintendo 3DS XL, but PSP was just next level, dude. From the design, everything was just perfect. And Sony was way ahead of its time, dude. In 2004 with the PSP, they were way ahead of its time, dude. When you look back now, and you go back and you look at 2004, Sony was way ahead of its time. Good morning, Brendan. How you doing, man? Thank you, Brendan. I hope I do too, man. I hope I do. We'll see. God willing, God willing. We'll see. I really would love to have a not PSP. I would love to have a PSP, by the way. But I would love to have a PS5 Pro, of course.
There you are. I've been waiting for you. We'll
But
call
eventually
you.
I'll have
Thanks.
one. Eventually, And I mean, one day at a time, right? There's an old saying, one day at a time, Look at this, 4,096,000. Yeah. Oh yeah. This is why I do car deliveries. Look how easy it is to make money, dude. So now people understand. So why should I compete on these racing events when I can just deliver cars? Deliver cars and make good money and earn extra points. You want the Portal PlayStation? I have it, man. I love my PlayStation Portal. PlayStation Portal, dude, it's... When you see the screen, when you see PlayStation screen, you have to hold it in your hands. You see, I can't show it to you on the video. You have to see it in person. You have to hold it, play it, see it in person to understand like how good PlayStation Portal is and how good it looks. Guess what? I can also play Mind's Eye on the PlayStation Portal. Mind's Eye. Look at that. Level 32. What's up, Katie? How you doing? Where's your PSP, Katie? Where is your PSP? I think you have a PSP. You know, I think Katie has everything. If I was to walk into Katie's room, I would see, like, the museum of everything.
You have probably noticed that there is a clan battle taking place right now. You could always join in.
Oh, Shuki, you got a 3DS. I forgot. Do you have just a regular TDS? Jesus Christ. Do you have just a regular TDS or 3DXL? Hey, Shuki, do you have a regular TDS? What's up, Mike, man? How you doing, bro? How are you? Do you have a regular TDS? I'll just have a regular TDS. Is it extra large TDS? Man, only I can come up with these words, man. They just come out of nowhere, you know. 3D TDS. You have 2 PSPs. Oh, wow. So you have the regular one, right? And what's the other one? Of course you're doing great, man. Of course. You got that Nintendo Switch 2. You got that giant aquarium PC. Finding Nemo is in there, you know, trying to find his way around, what is that, 4090? Oh, man. Me, I'm still trying to, like, see if I can find a PS5 Pro, man. If I can, you know, trade in some stuff and dude, nobody has PlayStation 5 Pro in my area, 100 miles radius. No GameStop has PlayStation 5 Pro. And I'm like, wow, dude. So that tells me that a lot of people are trading in their existing PlayStation or their Xbox Series X, and they're trading in it. They're trading it in towards PlayStation 5 Pro because they're all out of stock, man. Like 100 miles radius from where I live, 100 miles radius, not one single store has PlayStation 5 Pro. And I was like, wow. Just like, wow, dude. So that shows you just like how popular PlayStation 5 Pro is. People misunderestimated PlayStation 5 Pro. Oh, in Europe? Wow, $100 off? Nice, man. Nice. So what's like, so that's $600, right? Instead of $700. Yeah, it's 600, yeah. Hold on, we have another mission. We have yet another mission, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Let's deliver. Let's deliver some more cars. I am already at 4,096,000. Normal price $7.99. Jesus. 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 Oh, I can't believe it. My goodness gracious, man. Good Lord. Wow. Well, that's pretty good, man. 654 pounds. That's pretty good, man. I mean, that's not bad. I mean, it's better to pay 654, right? Pounds there in UK than to pay 799. I mean, 800 pounds, right? So you're still saving what, like close to 200, right? 200 pounds, give or take 200 pounds. That's good, man. That there's a sales, you know, it's just pretty good. Argos. Welcome to Argos, one of the most highly rated game stores in UK. Everybody goes there. Everyone. People fly in from everywhere around the world. They go to Argos to buy the games and the consoles. They have everything. Nah, that was a terrible commercial. No, let's do another commercial for the Argos. No, John Wick should do it like a Argos. Hi, this is John Wick. Whenever I go to UK, I go to Argos. I'm looking for my favorite consoles. Sometimes I might find some classics.
Right.
Sometimes I might find some used old classic consoles like Sega Saturn. So whenever I'm in London, when I'm not sharpening my pencils, I stop by the Argos. That's right, mate.
Right. Then
Come
turn
see me
right.
at Argos. There you go. That's pretty good, man.
In 400 meters.
I heard about
turn
that
left.
store. They have everything, dude. They got a lot of stuff. They have classics. They have
In 200 meters.
a lot of stuff.
Turn left.
So yeah, if you are in UK, if you're in London, make sure you visit Argos.
Turn left.
And make sure you get yourself a Cyberpunk or Nintendo Switch 2. Alright? Thank you. Just tell
You
them
have arrived.
Keanu sent you. And they'll give you a 10% discount. Dude, this channel has become sponsored by Argos now. This channel has been sponsored by Argos.
Thanks for
Argos.
taking care of this.
Argos,
Make
we
sure
got
it
you.
gets there without
Games
scratches.
needs. Whatever needs you have for the games, we got you covered. Come see us at Argos. Did I hear about the sex game? No, sex. CX. Sex. Sex? Sex game exchange. Yes, I did. I heard about it. It's in Amsterdam. But, shh, Mike. I've seen you there walking on the Red District. Looking out the window, you know? No, checking out those, you know, on the window. But, shh. I'm not going to tell anybody that your Ford Fiesta was in the Red District. How's Amsterdam these days, man? How's like the economy there? Have I seen this guy in San Francisco? People waiting in lineup for 18 hours for the Switch 2 release. This guy came. Hold on. This guy came. Hold on. This guy came along, has a Switch 2, and destroys it on the spot, and get banned. Why would you do that, bro? Don't you? Hold on, I gotta put on my Keanu Reeves voice. Hey, man, don't you want to play Cyberpunk? on Nintendo Switch 2 with a spoon, man. Why would you do that? Why? I think he was the only reason I can think of why would somebody want to do that. It's a publicity. It's a publicity stunt. They want the video to go viral, right? That's how they make these viral videos, right? I've seen those videos about people smashing their PlayStation 5 and their Xbox Series X. The only reason someone would do that, it's to go viral, dude. Like they film it and they put it on a TikTok and they make shitload of money and then they buy Nintendo Switch again, Nintendo Switch 2 again. Oh my god. Let me see this. Hold on. Let me check it out. Let me see how many views he's got. I'll tell you right now how many views he's got. Already at 344,000. Dude, this guy, it's already close to 500,000. Yo, this guy already got in 3 days close to 500,000 views. With the views that he's getting, he can easily purchase more than one Nintendo Switch 2, more than 2, more than 3, more than 4 Nintendo Switches 2. And that's why he's laughing. Look at him. He's like, my video is gonna go viral. I have 2.5 million subscribers. Nah, 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 nah. Nah, I'm not watching this. Nah. I know why these guys, people always fall for this shit every single time, dude. People are so easy to manipulate. They're so easy to control. They're so hook, line, and sinker. So easy, man. No wonder the secret society's been running this show for centuries. Good God, man, they're so easy. People are so easy to they always fall for the same shit every single time. Like you see that on a TikTok, you see that on a YouTube. They fall for the same crap every single time. I refuse to watch that video because it breaks my heart to see Nintendo Switch 2 be broken like that. I don't want that to be in my mind, you know. I don't want that image in my mind. You know what I'm saying? I don't want that image in my mind. There should be viewer discretion advised. That's what that video needs to be. Viewer discretion advised. You see, it even made it to the news article. So this guy is already going viral. He's got 2.5 million subscribers, man. And people fall for it every single time, man. People fall for the same shit every single time, dude. But that tells you a lot about people too. People are really twisted and sick deep inside, dude. They just know how to act and how to hide and how to hide the bullshit. But deep down, people are very perverted. They're very sick. They're very they have all these guilty pleasures and all the shit, nasty shit that they want to see secretly. Yeah, people are fucked up, man. Majority of people are fucked up. Let's just be honest. Now, there's some nice people here and there, but majority have these guilty pleasures and they want to see nasty shit. They want to see crazy shit, you know. And internet gives them that ability now to see all that crazy shit, to see all that guilty pleasure, right? In the comfort of their bourgeois super house with their bourgeois furniture and all that shit, right? People are fucked up. Because look at the videos. What videos are making most views? Controversy videos, crazy videos, sick videos. You know, shit like that always makes the views. Nobody cares about, hey, did you know the firemen saved the cat from the roof? Or the fireman saved the cat from the tree? Nobody wants to see those videos. Nah, we don't care. Nobody wants to see videos. Hey, this guy helped the homeless guy. Nah, we don't care. But if they see a homeless guy, you know, breaking the windows of a store, ooh, I want to see that. Look at this guy, he's breaking the windows in a store. Wow. And look, the cops, they got him. They're wrestling him down, and his pants are down, and his ass crack is showing. And another officer jumps on top of him, and they handcuff this guy. And then he turns around, and we see a giant 12-inch ding-dong sticking out. And like, we can't believe it. This homeless dude has a 12-inch ding-dong. That's what people want to see. People want to see crazy shit, man. It has been proven, man. The internet has really uncovered how like just freaky, like the people really are. Like, you know, just it's so deeply rooted inside of us. This you know, this perverted shit that we have. Yeah. Hey, a little truth and honesty, guys. Come on now. Come on now. Let's not, you know, let's not pretend something I said here, all right, that you guys haven't already done, all right? So let's just, you know, stay a little truth and honesty here, all right? Earlier, Shuki was worried that I have a remote viewing and I was watching him play Watch Dogs 2, and I convinced him that he was playing Watch Dogs 2. Poor Shuki was convinced of shit. Maybe I was playing Watch Dogs 2. Shuki was so convinced, he was like, shit, maybe I did play Watch Dogs 2. Oh, man. Alright, Shinobi, man. Thank you, brother, for stopping by. You know, I wasn't planning on making this live stream because, you know, I only have till maybe like 7 o'clock and I have to, you know, I have to go as well. But I figured, you know, I did Silent Hill 2 yesterday for 3 hours, and some people been asking me, what happened to your chat? You know, I only answer that to my members. I don't answer that to individuals who are not my members. I was tired. If people really want to know, I was just tired, dude. I was exhausted. I was tired. I didn't feel like talking. I didn't feel like reading the chat. I just felt like, hey, let me chill back, relax. Let me focus on this game. And if you guys want to watch it, you can watch it. It's live streamed in 4K, and that's it. I actually blocked one guy because he asked me that question. I said, alright, dude. Not only are you not going to get the answer, but I'm going to block you. Well, he doesn't matter. He wasn't even subscribed to begin with. Plus, he's a troll. I mean, I knew the guy was a troll to begin with. He brought a lot of his troll friends with him, too. But yeah, I didn't feel like running a chat. I was tired, man. I was exhausted. I was pumping out so many goddamn videos, man. I was exhausted. I was like, shit, man, I can't talk. Like, you know. Plus, I needed to focus on Silent Hill 2. There's too many puzzles. Plus, I needed to focus on Blondie, Maria, you know. You know what I mean? I mean, look how many photos I took. I mean, look. It's my guilty pleasure, all right? Listen, don't judge me, all right? Don't you dare. Don't judge James, all right? All right? If you're going to judge me, then judge 8.4 billion people as well. See? All right? All right? I mean, it is what it is, all right? He's such a creep now. I turned James into a creep. There we go. Freaky stuff. Secret. Yeah, there we go, man. I listen. I purposely wanted James to be freak. I was like, what better game than Silent Hill 2 for him to be freaky? I was like, let's make him freaky, though. Here we go. The Untold Story. This is director's cut. This is the extended version. Go watch the live stream. It's all on the live stream. Mike, you gotta watch the live stream. It's in 4K. It's in 4K. It's a really nice detail in 4K. You should watch it when you have time, Mike. When you have time. You have to watch it. You and Katie and Brandon, when you guys have time, you know. Even in the elevator, I mean, all kinds of freaky stuff, man. It's just... Actually, here, I'll show you. It's much deeper than that. Okay, this goes much deeper than that. Hold on. Hold on. Everywhere. Even next to the Shuki's pickup truck, you know. Like, he gets freaky with Blondie everywhere. And of course, we went to the strip joint, of course, to be more like, more appropriate. More appropriate. Of course. I'm not going to tease you too much, guys. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Believe me. It gets... There's much more. There's much more. Now the camera, for some reason I dropped the camera. Alright, so, alright, it's not what you think. It's just I dropped the camera. I was trying to protect her, so I dropped the camera, and the camera positioned directly behind her booty. So it is what it is, and it took the screenshot. So I dropped the camera because I was trying to defend her. And just the way the camera landed, it took the screenshot of her booty, all right? Silent Hill photo shoot. There you go. Hey, thank you, Mike. What happens, happens, man. It is what it is, man. You know, one in Amsterdam, one in this street. Listen, I think Amsterdam would be a perfect city for me. What happens in Amsterdam stays in Amsterdam, all right? Mike will not judge me. It is what it is. You know, he understands. It is what it is. Thank you. See, I love you, Mike. Mike understands. He gets it. He understands. He understands. He understands Mr. 4K needs. It's all good. Exactly. So how's the Cyberpunk, Mike? Now forget the Cyberpunk. How is the... Here's the game I wanted to ask you about. Like Mario Kart, like how's the graphics? I know that it's the console is more powerful. It has more juice, it has more power. But like how's the graphics of Mario Kart? It must look good, right? I mean, it must, like the graphics must be better. Brandon plays the Spoon Man. Spoon Man edition. Look, man, I'm not gonna judge. I know I took a shit all over Cyberpunk. on Nintendo Switch 2. I mean, I took a big dump on that video, didn't I? I was shitting all over the Cyberpunk on Nintendo Switch 2. But how's Mario Kart? Like the graphics wise. The graphics are crisp and bright with HDR. See, that already gets me excited. It's just a cartoony graphics like, you know, from Nintendo, but yes, it looks stunning with the HDR and everything. Okay, that's good. So, I guess the question I was asking, maybe I should have rephrased the question like this. So it feels like a next generation. Here's a good question for both you and Katie and Brendan, if he's still here. Does it feel next generation Nintendo? Or do we still need some more time to let developers take the full advantage and harness the power of Nintendo Switch 2? But does it feel like when you play Mario Kart, does it feel like a next generation like Mario Kart? Do you get that sense? Okay, this really feels like a next generation Mario Kart, next generation Nintendo. It runs smooth 60 FPS. That's good. That's pretty good. Sorry, so I should have rephrased the question differently. But I don't know. Brendan told me he likes it. He likes Cyberpunk. It looks good. Look, here's the thing, man. It's hard for me to tell how Cyberpunk looks until I actually play Cyberpunk on Nintendo Switch 2. The videos really don't do it justice. It's something I have to see and play on Nintendo Switch 2 to understand, okay, well, this is how Cyberpunk feels. And this is how Cyberpunk looks. You know, it's really, you have to have it in your hands. It's hard to judge a video. It's hard to judge video looking at the video, like, unless you have it in your hands, right? Mr. Mike says, nope, not for me yet. Yes, the game runs 60 FPS and great graphics, new gameplay, but not feeling it's a next gen, more like a pro version. Mike, you said it, brother. You said it. You know what Nintendo Switch 2 is? It's an upgrade. Just like a PS5 Pro. For those who want, you know, a little bit better experience. That's really what it is, right? I mean, when you really when you like you just said, I think you just said it perfectly. It's like when you really look at it, it's a step forward from original Nintendo Switch, of course. But just like PS5 Pro, it's that upgrade step forward to give you that better resolution. Some games, they run in 8K, upscaled 8K if you have a 8K television. So it's kind of like that. I think you pretty much explained it the best way that it could be explained, I think, for a lot of people. It's like a PS5 Pro. So if you want an upgrade, then yeah, it's a worthy upgrade if you are on that Nintendo ecosystem, especially with more horsepower. Now you can take advantage of some of these third-party games, right? Like Cyberpunk, the upcoming, I think they said Forza Horizon might be coming. How's that going to look like? Forza Horizon 5 on Nintendo Switch 2. Or Gears of War Gears of War Reloaded on Nintendo Switch 2. I think you just made the best review, Mike. Very short, cut and dry. Very short, cut and dry review. Think of it like a mid-generation upgrade. That's what Nintendo Switch 2 is. It's not a next generation, it's a mid-generation upgrade. And that's why they call it number 2. The next generation is going to be something totally different. They're not going to even call it Nintendo Switch, right? That's what I'm thinking. If there is a next generation Nintendo, it will be a totally different name, totally different concept. So this is like a mid-generation upgrade, and that's why they call it Nintendo Switch 2. Really, Katie thinks otherwise. I feel like we have a debate now, Mike. It feels like a next gen, at least for Mario Kart, and the other games from Switch 1 have some compatibility issues. Interesting. I mean, everyone will have their own. Listen, everyone will have their own opinion. You know, that's the thing about everything. Even with Mind's Eye, even with all of these upcoming games, you know, there's so many opinions, and that's okay. You know, we're all different. You know, we all have different tastes. We all have different fetishes, and that's perfectly fine. You know, for me, I need to try it myself. You know. And I've been watching some of these videos, right? You know, some people like it, some they don't. Some people complain about this, some people complain about that. To me, it's like I have to have it in my hands. Really. Even with the PS5 Pro, I gotta have it to truly see the difference, you know, how's the Silent Hill 2 runs between a base PS5 and the Pro Enhanced, right? It's so true, man. You have to have a product in your hands. You have to have a product in your hands. It's so true. And this is why I end up in a predicament. You know what I mean? KD and Mike. Because I watch these videos. And one guy says this, the other guy says that. And the other guy, well, flip-flops and says, well, it's not as bad, but, you know, it could be better. And then this guy says this, and she says that, and da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And I'm like, I don't know what to make of it. I don't know what to make of Nintendo Switch 2 right now at the moment. You know? Until I have it in my hands. Until I have it in my hands, and I try it, and I see it for myself, and I play it for myself with you guys. That's the only way. It's the only way. So what I take away from both you and Katie is it's certainly a step up from Nintendo Switch original. And I think that should be an excitement that it's a step up, an upgrade, a worthy upgrade that will benefit the way the games look and run on your Nintendo, right? Especially Zelda, the upcoming Zelda, whenever it comes out. So I think that's what I take away from this, is that it's a step up, a worthy step up upgrade. And if you already are on Nintendo ecosystem, why wouldn't you want to upgrade? Trade in your original Nintendo Switch and get yourself a Nintendo Switch 2. So it's good. Basically what you guys are telling me, it's good. But don't expect too much, basically, is what you're telling me. It's good, it's an upgrade, but just don't expect too much. Just expect it to be what it is. It's an upgrade, a worthy upgrade. That's a good point. See, Mike, Katie made a good point. Just like with any console, right? We have to remember Nintendo Switch 2 just got released. This thing just got released not too long ago. Oh, what? Few days ago. Okay. Few days ago. It just got released. It will take time. It'll take time for developers, right, to understand the system, to harness the power of the system, to utilize all of the power of the system. So it's like she says, like Katie says, this is something that will take time for developers to work on this, to harness the power, and then utilize that power. So we just have to be patient. We just have to wait. But it's exciting. It's exciting that we have Nintendo Switch 2. These are very exciting times to be a gamer, really. And I think that's why people should be happy. A lot of exciting video games coming out. A lot of cool video games coming out. It's an exciting time to be a gamer. So, that's my takeaway, honestly. The way I look at it, But I agree with both of you. With both of your, how do I say this? Your thoughts and your experience so far. And your experience is due to change as more games and more updates and more features are available. Of course, like I said, for both you, Mike, and Katie, you only spent what? Few days with this system. So people got to understand the opinion and the experience will change as the time goes by, as more features are available, as more games are available. Of course, it changes, But so far, it's pretty exciting, though. It's pretty exciting that we have Nintendo Switch 2. It's finally out. Like I said, it's a very exciting time to be a gamer, honestly. You see, even Brendan gets me excited now because you know how much I love Cyberpunk? I mean, you guys know that. So I like the fact that that Brendan likes it and that it looks good to Brendan. If it looks good to Brendan, it will look good to me as well. Trust me. Playing it on that Nintendo Switch 2 screen while you're chilling out in your bed, chilling out in your sofa, it must be really good, right? Playing it on that Nintendo Switch 2. I change my mind all the time. Look at me. I was skeptical about Mind's Eye, and some people criticize me. Well, you flip-flop a lot. And I'm like, no, that's not flip-flopping. I mean, I guess they can. I can see why they see it that way, but I don't call it flip-flopping. It's just opinions are due to change. People change their opinions all the time, depending on like how you feel about the game. Like, I changed my opinion about Silent Hill 2. Like, yesterday I was shitting all over Silent Hill 2. I mean, really, I was shitting all over it yesterday. Today, I have a different opinion about Silent Hill 2. So, people do change their mind. Opinions do change. So I don't think it's necessarily a flip-flop, but I understand why people would want to use that term flip-flop. I just don't like the term flip-flop. Then you should call everybody flip-flop, right? If we're gonna, everybody that changed their minds, then everyone's a flip-flop, okay? Then we're all flip-flops. I just don't like that term flip-flop. The way I look at it, it's people change their mind all the time, dude. You know, you will always have difference of opinion as you spend more time with a product, as you're learning more about the product, as you're playing more. Same thing with a video game. Like I said, with the Silent Hill 2, yesterday I was shitting all over it. Today I have a difference of opinion. And I'm pretty sure people will feel the same way tomorrow, which is Tuesday, June 10th, about Mind's Eye. They might have a difference of opinion. They might not like it tomorrow, and then come Wednesday, oh, I like it now. Right? Like the first time they play, they're like, and then they try it again and again, and then come Wednesday, oh, actually, this is good. So it's like with anything else, you know, opinions do change. Oh, that's right. You can use the camera now, and you can talk on the microphone, right? Oh, I can't wait, man. I can't wait to join you guys on a Switch 2 camera, man. To show this ugly mug. Yeah. But my first priority, Mike, it's, as I'm sure you know, as I'm sure everybody knows, my first priority is PlayStation 5 Pro. That's my priority number one. PS5 Pro, it's my number one priority at the moment. Nintendo Switch 2 eventually, you know, one of these days, you know, 2035, you know. I'm just kidding. 2035, Mr. 4K turned 55. Finally, he found a used Nintendo Switch 2. It has a cracked screen on it, but he didn't care. He still wanted to play. It's a really sad story. Oh, man. But PS5 Pro, to me, right now, it's a priority. I've been dreaming about PS5 Pro. No, I mean, for you, maybe it's nothing. I'm sure you guys are so used to PS5 Pro right now. It's like, oh, why is Mr. 4K? Why is Ed making such a big deal? Oh, it's nothing, yeah, whatever. But for me, that's like, I've been dreaming about it, man. I've been having wet dreams about PS5 Pro. I've been like wanting to play that system so badly. But eventually, I'll get the PS5 Pro. Eventually, I'll get Nintendo Switch 2. Eventually, you know, as long as I'm healthy, as long as, you know, that's all. That's the most important, man. Being healthy, you know, staying alive, you know what I mean? You know how life is these days, you know, shit, you know. So, you know, first I need to take care of me, my health, and, you know, and then all the other stuff will come in as they come in. Well, I wanted to do that, Mike. I originally wanted to do that on Friday. I wanted to go to GameStop to trade in some of the PS5s that I have, and my PS5 Pros and Scorpio Xbox Edition and Series X. But the problem is, the GameStop, there's a store that's like here in America, we have a gaming store called the GameStop, and the GameStop don't have PS5 Pro within 100 miles radius, like a 100-mile radius, dude, they don't have PS5 Pro. So I'm pretty much like shit out of luck. So I can't even trade in because they don't have PS5 Pro, not even used. So, and I looked, I checked, even I was shocked to learn that within 100 miles radius, not one single GameStop store has PS5 Pro. You know, I was like, this got to be a mistake. This got to be, no. I double checked, and it's like, nope. Where I live, 100 miles radius, not one single GameStop store has PS5 Pro. It is a big radius. Yeah, it's like you moving to a different counties, bro. You're traveling to different counties. You know? That's a huge radius. You know? Well, you know, depending on how much I can get, you know, people are so anal these days that they want to negotiate the price. Can I, you know, it's like I told you the story about the graphics card. This one guy, he didn't want to pay $700, and I told him, you know, the 3090 Ti 700 is the best you're gonna get. You know, he wanted what was it? How much did he want? I think he wanted 500. And I said, no way, dude. I was willing to go down to 600. But I think he wanted 500. I said, dude, I can't go any lower than 700. I think it was like, that's what he wanted. I think he wanted 500. And I told him, man, the lowest I can go is 600. And I'm glad that he didn't say yes for 600, because I still have my 3090 Ti. Because originally I told him, dude, 700, man, you're getting a good deal, all right, for the 3090 Ti. I said, this is a great deal you're getting. And then he was like, can we just talk about the price, bring it down to 600? Oh no, 500, he said. I'm sorry, 500. And I said, okay, man, 600 is the lowest I'm going. Because I was kind of desperate last year. I was like, shit, man, I got to sell something. And then he said, I don't know, I have to think about that. 500 sounds better to me. And I said, all right, man, listen, man, I ain't selling it then, you know. And I'm so glad that he didn't agree. I'm so glad that he didn't agree to buying it for 600, because the 3090 Ti EVGA forward to Win 3, it's still a expensive GPU. You can still buy it for like 1,200. They're selling it out for 1,200, for 1,000, 1,200. It's still expensive, you know. So, you know, selling stuff on eBay, online, is just such a pain. You know, just selling in general, man, it's a pain in the ass, bro. Trying to convince people why, you know, you should buy it. Oh, I don't know about these photos. That one photo, was that a scratch? It's like, you know, people are so anal about everything, you know. It's like, that's why I hate being a salesman. Like, I fucking hate selling, because it's like pulling a tooth out, trying to like convince somebody, hey, this is why this is worth this much, and this is why you need to pay this much. And I was telling Cami, I think Shuki was here too when I was telling the story. Jose, Shuki were here and we were talking about it. And I was telling Cami and Shuki and Jose about this story. And I'm so glad that I never sold it for 600. Because I was going to sell it to him for 600 because I was desperate. I was like, shit, man, I need something. I need... I can't eat this GPU, man, okay? I need food on the table. So I was like, I'll just sell it for 600. So I'm glad that I didn't sell it for 600. And I decided not to sell it I spoke to my brother. And I said, man, I'm not selling this. This GPU, it's worth more than that. I'm not selling it. So I still have it. It's in good condition. I never sold it. So the whole point of this story, long story short, the whole point of this story for people who's watching is I just don't like, I hate selling stuff. I just hate selling in period, because it's such a pain in the ass trying to convince people, man, why you should buy this, why it's worth it, what's the value, blah blah blah. It's just such a, selling is one of the hardest thing ever, man. I'm telling you, man. This is why for me, selling is just such a pain in the ass, man. Now sometimes you get lucky and like a person says, okay, well, maybe this is worth it, I said, well, now we're talking, not maybe, it is worth it. Just look up online. It's worth it. Let's go. Come on. Buy it. Let's get the paperwork ready. Come on. Get your debit card ready. Let's go. Type in the numbers. Let's go. If you're lucky enough to have someone buy it from you like that. I don't know. Have you ever sold anything, Mike? Have you ever sold anything, Shuki? You know what a pain in the ass it is, bro. A pain in the ass, especially on eBay. Oh, it's a major freaking pain in the ass, bro. I mean, selling in general is a pain in the ass, because you know how difficult people are. Oh, are you sure? Are you sure this is worth this much? Oh God, here we go again. Yeah, I'm sure it's worth that much. Yeah.
Thanks for taking care of the delivery. I'll send over your payment.
Well, Shuki, consider yourself lucky that you never had to sell anything, because it's a pain in the ass. I thought selling was easy, but holy shit. Fucking pain in the ass, man. Right? It's always the same question. Oh, do you have the box? Do you have all these millions of questions, bro? It's like you got to go through the millions of questions before you get to the bottom of like, hey, I thought you want this. I thought you were desperate to buy this, and now you're telling me, I don't know. Can we negotiate the price a little bit lower? I was like, dude, I just explained to you why this is the best price. And why I cannot go any lower. Have you looked at the market? Have you looked at see how much it is? What the going prices is? Yes, I know, but I thought maybe, I thought you told me you're in a hurry to sell. Yes, I'm in a hurry to sell, but I'm not also in a hurry to be bent over and spread my cheeks and bleed from the asshole, You know what I mean. You know what I mean, guys. Yeah, you do want to sell stuff. Sometimes, yeah, you need money, you want to sell, but at the same time, you don't want to get pull your pants down and get screwed over. You know what I mean? You can't buy a Ferrari if you have money for Volkswagen, but people still try. Right? Like, they don't consider, right? Well, you know this, Mike. Well, you had a Mercedes, and you know what a maintenance that was, just Mercedes alone. But imagine Ferrari. Not, I mean, just the fact that if it's not bad enough that it's a very expensive car, think about it. You buying a Ferrari, it's a very expensive car, and on top of being a very expensive car, it's also very expensive for maintenance to fix, and also the insurance is skyrocketing on top of that, having a Ferrari. Dude, and then, like you said, and then they're complaining about, well, why the maintenance so expensive on this Ferrari? Look, if you, like you said, if you have money for Ferrari, then you shouldn't complain about paying, 50 like a 20,000, 10,000 for maintenance, or 10,000 for insurance, or 40,000 for maintenance every year, on top of 10,000 a month for insurance. That means if you can't afford a Ferrari, then you're rich. You're making millions and millions a year. You're making at least 10 million to 20 million a year. So for you, Ferrari, it's like, okay, I can. It's still expensive, but you can afford it, you know. Ferrari not going to happen in my life. Yeah, man, it's you know, there's an old saying. Live beneath your means. Live your life beneath your means. Only reach as much as you can reach. Don't try to overreach. And I've seen a lot of people overreach. And, you know, yeah, it's nice to have nice things. Sure. I'm not saying that it's not. But I've seen people overreach too much, and then they end up in debt. Right? In debt that they can never repay. You know, that's the lesson that needs to be learned. Don't overreach so you don't end up in the debt, you know. All right, what's the time? Oh, it's 6:21 a.m. Well, how much money did I make? I mean, fake Solar Crown Test Drive Unlimited money. I made 4,152,000 Solar Crown credits. Not bad. Not bad. Now I can buy these digital cars. Hey, Mike, I can buy a digital Ferrari. I think I have enough. Do I? Yo, even in this game, yo, look. Even in this game, it's hilarious. Check this out. Even in this game, Ferraris are expensive. Look. Actually, this is not bad. Look at this. 12 million. Jesus. Even in this game. Hey, this is actually a good deal. 1,661,000. Not a bad deal. But see, me, I want something like American Muscle. You see, I want. Hold on, let me see. Here, let me see. I want something like. Where is it? Where's the American? American cars. Where are they? No. Oh, there it is. See, this is what I want. This is my next purchase. Let me show you. Very simple. Very nice. $1,759,000. This is the bad boy ZR1 that I want. This is my bad boy. My bad boy right here. Look at this bad boy. Huh? More like Corvette for me. you talking? I know, 1.6 million for Corvette, but come on. Maybe in Europe. Okay, if you live in Europe, I understand. Or if you live in Hong Kong, I understand. But in America, this is ridiculous. No one is going to pay 1.6 million. I'm sorry, 1.7 million. I mean, this Corvette ZR1 is good. But, come on. I'm not paying that much. This thing is fast. It's a good car, but I can get that Ferrari for cheaper, dude. No, really. I mean, think about it. Why should I get this when I can get... Yo. I can get Ferrari for cheaper. Dude, even that Mercedes AMG I can get. Oh, excuse me. I spoke too soon. I spoke too soon. I spoke too soon. It's 2,401,000. Oh, wait a minute. Is there another one? I told you no, this is the one. But I have to... Yo, this game's playing tricks on me. No. This game, it's playing some sort of tricks on me, man. I could swear it was like 1.7 million. Now it's 2,501,000. Jesus Christ. Yeah, Corvette's better, man. Yeah, forget the, Ferrari. Just, yeah. Ferrari can just go ahead and kiss it. Now let's see what else we have. Hold on, guys. We have to go to the Asia. Let's see what the Asia has, huh? Let's see what they have, huh? But that Corvette ZR1, ooh, it's really good. What do we have here? Okay, this is good. 852,000 for Nissan GTR. All right, not bad. Okay, this is good. This is nice. This is nice, but I like a Corvette better. Like Mike says, Corvette is just so much better. What else do we have here? Hold on. Let's see this bad boy. Jesus Christ, Jesus Christ in heavens. Oh, resurrect me now. Please, Jesus, resurrect me to the kingdom of heaven. 4,353,000. Come on. For W Motors, really? This is the asking price? Come on. No. Just it looks like an electric shaver. And they want 4 million for the electric shaver? Come on, man. I'm not going to pay 4 million for the electric shaver. I don't know, man. Forget it. Forget it, my friend. My friend. Let's go to German cars. See what we have over there. I will certainly buy that Corvette ZR1. I'm just kind of like scrolling around. Ooh. This is a good price for AMG performance. Now this is good. This is reasonable. 266,000. This is like the smallest version of a Mercedes you can get. But it's good. It's doable. It's certainly doable. Yeah, this is doable. Yeah, I'd say this is doable. For a Mercedes, right? What do you think, Mike? You think this is doable? Let's test drive it, huh? Hey, this is doable. It's 200,000. This is not bad, yeah. Yeah, but it's too small. Too small. Mike says it's not doable. It's too small. Sorry, guys. It's not doable. Mr. Mercedes says the former Mr. Mercedes says it's not doable. It's too small. Actually, it handles pretty good. I'll tell you that, this thing handles pretty good actually, it's not bad. But the former Mr. Mercedes says it's not doable, so we cannot accept this. This is unacceptable. This Mercedes is still good. It's listen, I say it's doable. Yes, it's small, but it's good actually. It's good for maneuver. Not bad. I mean, for the price, it's doable. Look at the price, man. This is doable, bro. You save a bunch of money. Certainly doable. 100%. And there's also an Audi here. It's also doable. 858,000 for this i8 Roadster. They're too heavy. These BMWs are so heavy, man. Let's see. Hold on. What? 1,617,000 for this, for Audi. I mean, come on. No. What about this one? Audi TT. How much is this one? 321,000. You know what? You can get that Mercedes, that small Mercedes AMG with a V8 alongside with this Audi TTRS for 321,000. So for 500,000 you can have two cars. That's a good deal. So you get an Audi and a Mercedes AMG for 500,000. That's not bad. I mean, you know. Oh, but AMG, of course. But why not have both of them? Like as a collector, right? See, I like to collect. As a collector, I certainly don't have this. I will not make my decision yet. You know, I'm gonna wait. You know, I mean, I have 4 million. I'm not in a hurry, but it's good to know that there's some good options here. I can join a dealership. We got Mercedes and the Audi here for 500,000. That's a pretty good deal, man. Corvette. Eventually, I will get the Corvette. Eventually. The ZR1. Don't worry, I will get the Corvette. ZR1 eventually. I wonder what kind of cars they have in Mind's Eye. We'll find out tomorrow. Let's take it to the dealership. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. Oh. I scratched the car. There it is. Alright, Mr. Mike. I have to get going too as well. It's 6:37 here in the morning. Tomorrow's a big day. Can't wait, man, for the Mind's Eye. Thank you, Mike, for stopping by. Appreciate it. Thank you, Katie. Thank you, Brendan, for stopping by. Thank you, guys. And everybody else who's watching this. And, of course, Shuki. I woke him up. Shuki came in, of course. Make sure you guys become members. Become a member. All of you sitting on the sidelines, become a member. It's only $2. You see, because when you are in a membership, in a VIP, you don't get to watch any commercials. You get to hang out with us, talk to us. It's just a better experience, guys. If we go public chat, then you're gonna have to deal with all kinds of knuckleheads and all kinds of idiots and all kinds of bots and all kinds of fake ass phony profiles and and why do you want to be exposed to that? Why? Just enjoy the VIP membership. It's only $2. Really. So I haven't made a decision yet what I'm gonna get. I certainly want to get this green Audi and a Mercedes for 500,000, and with some leftover money, certainly I want to get Corvette ZR1, which would be, well, I already have 7 cars, so I have 8 cars. So 8 cars on top of 3 cars, 9, 10. I would have like 11 cars, which would be nicely added to my collection to have 11 cars, So, but I'm not in a hurry, I have 4,152,000. So, and I made this money simply just by delivering the cars. I was just doing deliveries, and that's how I made that. That's how I made that. Right over here, 4,152,000. Yeah, guys, tomorrow's a big day. That's it. Join in. Join in tomorrow. Mind's Eye. Mind's Eye. I have a couple of videos coming out today in the late afternoon. I have to make a video about it's coming probably late afternoon. The video about the latest premiere video of Hideo Kojima, Death Stranding 2. It's called On the Beach, and I have to do a reaction video on that, and then I have to do another reaction video on the Mafia for The Old Country. So there's 2 videos I need to make, and we might have a little bit of a live stream later on tonight, if I'm not exhausted. That is if I'm not tired, because I have to be ready for Tuesday. You know, I have to prepare for Tuesday. So I don't know. There may not be a stream tonight, because I have to have full energy. Have to be ready for the Mind's Eye. You know, I have to be prepared for Mind's Eye. But there's plenty of content. There's plenty of stuff for you guys to watch. So, you know, no one should complain about, oh, there's no content. There's truckload of content. Believe me. Mind's Eye, 11 o'clock a.m. I want to start a little bit early, so I can have you guys come in a little bit early for like 2 hours, so we can talk about it, get ready, and then at 1 o'clock, which is 1 p.m. Eastern Time here in the United States of America, then we're going to officially be eligible to play the game. And then, of course, we'll find out. We'll find out. So that's 11 a.m. tomorrow. But you still have 2 hours. You still got till 1 p.m., you know. And I can't wait, you know. And for everybody else out there, listen, guys, become a member. Like, people, here's the thing. People ask me, well, why can't you just... Somebody asked me earlier, like, yeah, but you got so many moderators. Why don't you just listen? I mean, yes, I have lots of moderators, but they can't always be here. They're busy. They got stuff they got to do, man. They got their own life to live. You know, it's not a Bible. I can't have them, like, snap a finger, come here, be here, you know. It's not a job. I'm not their boss, you know. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I do have lots of moderators, and sure, technically I could be on a public chat, but that would put them to work. They will have to work their ass off removing all the garbage and trash that comes in, right? All these bots and all these fake, phony emails that they're creating to create these fake, phony accounts. The funny thing is, Google knows about these fake, phony accounts, but they turn a blind eye. They don't do anything about it. That's what's really bizarre to me. They know that these accounts are not verified, that they are bogus accounts, that they're disposable emails. If you don't know what the disposable email is, then go research about disposable emails. So if we go public chat, guaranteed there's going to be all kinds of knuckleheads with their shitload of their phony fake accounts coming in, pouring in. Now, for me, that's not a problem. That's good for the revenue. That's good for the clicks. That's good for my views. I will benefit. I have a thick skin. I will benefit from that. But guess who's not going to benefit? They're not going to benefit. They're going to be too busy removing the trash. So it wouldn't be fair to them if I was to just go public, you know. But if they want me to go public, chat, well, we'll see. I mean, I don't know. I can change my mind. We'll see. You know. But I know what kind of garbage I'm going to get. I already know that. And then they have to work twice as hard removing the garbage. And that's what these individuals do. That's all they do, all day long. They have no life. The only life they have is creating fake accounts and harassing people and just going around and just screwing around. That's what they do. That is their sick, twisted game they play. And me, it doesn't bother me, but it will bother them. And it will not be fair to them, to Shuki, to Brendan, to Katie, Mike. All of them will have to work twice as hard to remove that crap. And they can't focus on a live stream because now they're focusing on the trash that's coming in. And if they were like a genuine people coming in that care about the game, if they were genuine individuals, sure, it'd be no problem. But the problem is they're not genuine. They're not genuine. And I know they're not genuine. Okay? And it wouldn't be fair for me to go to a public chat. I guess maybe we can go to a subscriber mode. Maybe we can do that. I don't know. I'll think about it. We might go to a subscriber mode. We'll see. I have options, you know. We'll see. What do you guys think? Oh, you got a doctor's appointment? That's okay, Brendan. Don't worry about it. Anyway, I don't know yet. I haven't made up my mind what I want to do. I'll worry about it tomorrow, okay? When tomorrow comes. I don't know yet. We'll see. Okay, I'm just trying to explain to some of you why we're going member chat and why I don't want to go to public chat. Okay. But we'll see. There's other options. We can switch back to subscriber mode. You know, we'll see. We'll see how it goes, you know. We'll see. Like I said, I don't know yet because I don't know. We'll see. If it gets really bad and there's a lot of knuckleheads and Shuki has to remove so many people, then we'll probably stay in the member chat. So we'll see how it goes, you know. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make a couple of videos today. Death Stranding 2 on the beach and Mafia 4, the old country. And then I'm probably going to go and get some sleep tonight and get ready for tomorrow. Yeah. Brendan says member chat. Yeah, I agree, dude. I want us to have a good time, dude. I really don't want us to. I don't want you to deal. I don't want you guys to deal with crap, you know. Because then you can't focus on the game because you're dealing with the crap. You're taking out the trash. And I don't want you guys to be just taking out the trash through the entire live stream, you know. So I just want us to enjoy. People who really want to join, listen, they will join. If they're so desperate to come in tomorrow and ask me a bunch of questions about the game, they're going to pay $2. They're going to come in. You know what I mean? That's the way I look at it. If you're so desperate to come in and ask me the questions genuinely about the Mind's Eye, then you will show up as a member. You will join as a member. You know, that's common sense. If I want to know something badly, I'll pay $2 because I want to know. So, and if they don't want to pay $2 to, well, then they don't care. Then they never cared about the game. So that tells you everything you need to know, right? And I don't want to hear no excuse. Oh, I can't afford $2. Dude, if you can't afford $2, why are you on the internet, man? Like, why? How do you even afford the internet if you can't afford lousy $2, dude? $2, man. You shouldn't be on the internet at all. You shouldn't be watching YouTube. You should be looking for food stamps. No offense, dude. Like, you should be looking for food stamps. No offense. No offense, please. Like, if you're really in that bad situation, like, so that's the way I look at it. If people are so desperate to ask me about the game, they will become a member. They will show up as members with $2. You know. All right, guys. Well, that tomorrow. We'll see tomorrow. We'll see how it goes. But certainly, it'll be a member chat. We'll keep it as a member because I want us to have a good time, dude. I want us to have a good time with the game. I don't want to deal with stupidity, especially for you guys to deal with the stupidity, you know, because that's exactly what's going to happen. If we go to public chat, you open the doors of idiocracy and stupidity, you know. So let's not do that. I'm sorry, guys, but unfortunately, there aren't any genuine gamers that give a shit about the game these days. It's just a toxic crap that comes in. I can prove that. I have receipts to prove that. A Mount Everest of receipts to prove that. Don't ask me. I don't know. Maybe there's something in the air. Maybe people are drinking something in the water. People are cuckoo crazy. They're doing stupid, crazy shit. I don't know why. You tell me. You tell me. All right? All right. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I have a couple of videos coming in today. And then tomorrow, 11 a.m., a big day. Mind's Eye.